Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into the elite fighters who have achieved the longest win streaks in UFC history. These warriors have shown unparalleled dominance in the octagon. Let's break down the top streaks, one by one. We start with Alexander the Great Volkanovski, who has achieved a 12-fight win streak. The former featherweight champion is known for his versatility and toughness. He is highlighted in his trilogy against Max Holloway and his incredible escape against Brian Ortega. Eventually on February 12, 2023, at UFC 284, Volk faced Islam Makhachev for the UFC Lightweight Championship in Perth, Australia. Despite a valiant effort, Volkanovski lost the fight via split decision. Tied with Volkanovski, we have Tony Ferguson, who also racked up 12 consecutive wins. He is known for his unpredictable style, relentless pressure, and toughness. Ferguson's streak saw him defeat elite fighters with flashy submissions and wild striking. His fights were always a spectacle. But unfortunately, Tony Ferguson's remarkable 12-fight win streak in the UFC came to an end at UFC 249 when he faced Justin Gaethje in a highly anticipated interim lightweight title bout. And he got brutally knocked out by Justin. Next we have got Max Holloway, who achieved 13 consecutive wins during his rise to featherweight dominance. He is known for his volume striking and endless cardio. Holloway secured unforgettable victories over legends like Jose Aldo and Brian Ortega. But eventually, Max Holloway's 13-fight win streak in the UFC came to an end at UFC 245 on December 14, 2019, where he faced Alexander Volkanovski for the UFC Featherweight Championship. Another fighter with a 13-fight win streak is Khabib Nurmagomedov. He is undefeated in his MMA career with a 29-0 record. Khabib dominated his opponents with unmatched grappling. His wins over Conor McGregor and Dustin Poirier solidified him as one of the greatest lightweights in history. Demetrious Johnson also racked up 13 straight wins as the UFC Flyweight Champion. Demetrious Mighty Mouse Johnson's reign as UFC Flyweight Champion was one of the most dominant in MMA history. He successfully defended his title an unprecedented 11 times, a record that may never be broken, and his suplex to armbar submission is one of the most iconic moments in MMA history. However, his streak came to an end at UFC 227 on August 4, 2018 against Henry Cejudo. Jon Jones is tied with 13 wins. He's known for his creative striking and adaptability. Jones became the youngest UFC champion ever and dominated the light heavyweight division for years. His fights against Daniel Cormier and Alexander Gustafsson are legendary. Jon Jones's legendary win streak in the UFC came to an end in a controversial manner. At UFC 214 in 2017, Jones defeated Daniel Cormier via knockout to reclaim the light heavyweight title. However, Jones later tested positive for a banned substance. The victory was overturned to a no contest, effectively ending his 13-fight win streak. Tied with Jon Jones and Johnson is Georges St. Pierre. He's known for his intelligence and well-rounded skill set. GSP held both the welterweight and middleweight titles. His wins over BJ Penn, Matt Hughes, and Michael Bisping showcase his dominance into divisions. Georges St. Pierre's 13-fight win streak in the UFC came to an end in 2007 when he lost to Matt Serra at UFC 69. At 14 consecutive wins, Islam Makhachev has been a dominant force in the lightweight division. A protege of Khabib Nurmagomedov, Makhachev's grappling and submissions have overwhelmed his opponents. As the current lightweight champion, Islam shows no signs of slowing down. Islam is going for a rematch with Arman Tsarukyan. This highly anticipated rematch between them is going to take place at UFC 311. Can Islam defend his UFC Lightweight Championship? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Coming in at 15 straight wins, the Nigerian nightmare Kamaru Usman dominated the welterweight division for years. With a mix of wrestling and striking, Usman had memorable victories, including his knockout of Jorge Masvidal and intense battles with Colby Covington. Kamaru Usman's impressive 15-fight win streak in the UFC came to an end at UFC 278 on August 20, 2022, where he faced Leon Edwards in a rematch for the UFC Welterweight Championship. And finally, at the top of the list, we have Anderson Silva with an unmatched 16-fight win streak. Silva's reign as the UFC middleweight champion saw him defend his title 10 times. He's a true legend of the sport, Anderson Silva's incredible 16-fight win streak in the UFC came to an end at UFC 162 on July 6, 2013, where he faced Chris Weidman for the UFC middleweight championship. And there you have it, the longest win streaks in UFC history, from 12 wins to an incredible 16. These fighters are legends who've left their mark on the sport. Who's your favorite from this list? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more MMA content. Thanks for watching.